So we'll go as long as my band.
I'm gonna try to reset it.
Just post something on there. That's my opinion. Walmer will kick it off. There's 14.8 left to go in this half. Bulldogs up 39-7. It's been mass chaos in the booth, but Bulldogs take.
That's why we get paid the big bucks, Dan.
That's why we get paid the big bucks. And by big bucks, you mean we're sharing a water that's lukewarm.
No airflow.
Oh my.
What is happening? All right, I'm going to attempt to show this on the camera. Oh, baby. Nick Golden comes in there and makes sure that he remembers that one. Wow. 13.8 left, 2 timeouts for the Raiders. Bulldog defense comes out now to try to stop them. You know they're going to go deep. They're going to take a shot here. Senior night for the Raiders.
Yep, 13.8.
I'm gonna
39-7. Another big lead here by the Bulldogs.
I'm gonna let you take it from here, Mike. I'm gonna try to focus. Bulldogs playing that prevent.
Yep. Hand the ball off. And that's probably going to do it there for the half.
Yep.
That's the
And
horn
that's
sound.
it.
Bulldogs are up 39-7 at halftime.
Thank you, Lord.
So I think we're going to probably try to my viewers and gentlemen.
Well, I was going to try to get you guys.
No, so here's what you can do. So leave it there. Leave it there. And then hit that little button there.
Oh, hey, there you go. That's smart. Technology. All right. All right. Oh.
Thanks for catching my breath here. What's this one?
YouTube.
This is YouTube. So YouTube, Facebook, here we are. So halftime, we got about 14 minutes left. We're going to try to stay live here on Facebook through halftime. I may flip it over and let you guys enjoy the band here. Then when Dan gets back, maybe we'll do some commentary. Mrs. Waldinger, he left the building. He went to the bathroom.
On YouTube, I can play Coach's Corner. What do you think about playing Coach's Corner on YouTube?
Yeah, I think you can, Ryan, if you want to.
Let me get it hooked up first.
I wish you guys could see all this stuff that we got up here. This is crazy.
I don't think they want to see it. It's disgusting. This is a mess.
Ryan Ziegler. We're trying like.
I'm a fan of Matt Toon right now.
Matt Toon had a sweet setup last week. That was awesome. Had the Ethernet. So yeah, we're doing our best here. Hey, I want to flip it over just for a minute. I'm gonna let you guys watch the band. And hey, tell all your friends. Go to my Facebook profile, Mike Gordon, where you found it here. You may be able to share it and find a link somewhere. Someone can post that in Bulldog Athletic this week in Bulldog Athletics. Share it on that page. That would be awesome. I don't want to get out of here. It may close it down. So I'm going to flip this over and let you guys watch the Marching Raiders.
Drum majors, Melissa Wiggins, Lindsey Carson, Hannah McKessie, and Karen Taylor. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the grand champions of Varsity Short Dunlop, the Bloomington Marching Raiders.
Atkins Show. And let's dig right in, Coach. We are 8-0, back-to-back conference champions. First time since 1961. That was a special moment you shared last week on the field, of course. So I'm sure that was a goal coming into the season. Talk about that. Talk about how special that was after the game. Wrap that game up a little bit for us. And, what message do you give the players going into this last game?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely one goal, checked off, if you will. We still got a couple other more goals to try to attain, but certainly very proud of what our kids were able to accomplish as far as that's concerned. Again, especially because of the entire offseason, our theme to motivate the kids was talking about having a target on our back, and we knew that every team in the conference was going to try to give us their best game and knock us off so that we couldn't go back-to-back undefeated. So, again, we knew it was going to be a challenge each and every week. And, again, for our kids to step up and meet that challenge and then get it done, like you mentioned, the history, I told the kids that's something that they can never take away from. We're going to be the team and or the program, 2 years in a row now that are going to be talked about, many, many, many years down the road. And so I'm proud of our kids for again, setting a goal. That's one of our goals we set, setting that goal. And then getting it done. As far as Mattoon was concerned, again, you could kind of tell we just got off the bus or hadn't been on the road for a while because we didn't start as fast as we normally do. Especially on the defensive side of the ball. We needed that little wake-up call, right? And I think we got it. First and goal from the 1-yard line, and we stopped them 4 straight plays in a row. Again, just incredibly impressive that our kids kind of woke up when they needed to, so to speak. And then, again, we talked to our kids about, we set goals for each and every game. And for the first half, when the starters were in there, we reached all those goals, whether it was yards given up, certainly no points on the scoreboard, and then obviously we met all of our offensive goals as well. So again, just overall really proud of our kids, but they also know as well as I do that we're not done yet, and we got another goal, opportunity for a goal this Friday, and then certainly going to hope to keep those goals. You'll keep checking those goals off throughout the playoffs as well. So.
And that's a perfect segue. We've got Bloomington High School. We're on the road. It's a non-conference game. Obviously, we wrapped that Apollo up last week. Talk about kind of what challenges that Bloomington brings to you being a non-conference opponent and, again, on the road as we wrap up the season.
Yeah, well, first off, it's way you know how, and that's by trying to get them a win. So we're going to have our hands full as far as that's concerned. We're back playing on their turf, which I was excited to see our kids on the turf of Mattoon, and now I can't wait to see them on Bloomington's turf as well. But again, as far as they're concerned, they're going to pose some different challenges from a couple different standpoints, right? From their offensive and defensive line wise, they're absolutely huge. Wait till you see their D tackle. He's the biggest D tackle we've gone against this year. He'll be right there in the A gap. So our centers and guards are going to have to work together to maintain him for sure. And then their offense again is going to pose some different challenges with the multiple formations that they're going to do. I mean, they're going to spread you out in many different ways, 3x2, 4x0, 5x0, and throw some tight ends in there as well. Again, they're just going to try to cause confusion with the deception of their formations. And then on top of all of that, they got some athletes all around the field that literally, when they get the ball in their hands, can make things happen. And they got a quarterback that can put it on the money. Last week he broke their school record for most touchdown passes in a game, and that's a school record for them. He threw 5 touchdown passes against Central. So again, he can sling it. He's got the athletes. They got the formations that again is going to pose us, some challenges. But I like our odds. I know our kids are ready to go for this, and they know what 9-0 back-to-back undefeated regular season means and the history that we've talked about all week long. And although it's going to be challenges, we're going to be up for the challenge for sure.
Well, it'd be good to see that those guys wrap up this season, obviously undefeated if they can pull it off. So fast forward to the next day, Saturday, big day for the program, big day for you, the kids. It's selection show Saturday for IHSA. Talk about where you're going to be when they announce Mahomet-Seymour Bulldog football that night.
Yeah, again, that's a tradition of mine that I like to do. I'm going to be exactly where I want to be, and that's around my players and my family, for that matter. I invite them all over to the house. We get some pizza. The Gridiron Club provides us some pizza and drinks, and we'll gather around the TV, and we'll be there, all watching it together whenever it, gets announced or released of who we're playing and what seed we got. And it's always good, again, just to see their faces and at the end of the day, no matter the seed or who we play, to know that they've made the playoffs. I tell the kids all the time, it's extremely hard to win. It's hard to win one game, let alone 8 or possibly 9, where you have to earn a postseason right. All the other sports essentially get given the regionals or whatever that looks like. Football, you got to earn it, and again, it takes wins to earn that. And so I love seeing the kids light up when they see their name, the Mahomet-Seymour, on the TV, and they're all together around one another. Again, it just goes back to our family strong word. And who we are as a program, and like I said, it's a special night. Some hugs be shared, but if it's anything like slow them down a little bit and tell them we got to wait till Monday. But yeah, really looking forward to that night. It's a special night, and I'm excited for them.
Well, and I'm guessing you and the coaches immediately are thinking about your first opponent. I can only imagine what Saturday night in the Atkins house looks like. I'm sure there's a lot of Mountain Dews and monsters involved, but that's for you to figure out later. Let's talk about something. We like to do something different at the end of each of these shows, and this week I'm going to ask you. You can pick anywhere in the world, all expenses paid. Where are you going and why?
So unfortunately, I'm kind of lame, and my wife will tell you this, that I'm not necessarily the vacationer. So I don't have many places. I don't really travel much. For me to go to Champaign is a big travel sometimes. But all expenses paid. My wife and I got a chance to go down to Mexico and get married, and that was a lot of fun. Stayed at a resort, so that's something that I would like to do again. Maybe bring the kids along this time as well to share that special adventure with them. But again, other than that, I'm pretty simple. I like visiting my parents in Florida. My kids love it, right? I'm kind of at the stage in my life where I'm doing things now for my kids, and I know they love seeing my mom and dad and swimming in their pool and obviously enjoying the nice weather. So especially during Christmas time, it's nice to get down there to Florida. So if I had to choose two, that would probably be my second one. But I don't even know many countries that people would say that they want to go to. So I'm pretty basic, and I'll probably keep it at those two. So
that's a good answer. I appreciate that. So that does it for this week. We'll be back next week for a playoff special of Coach Atkins' show. But don't forget to watch on YouTube, and I'm going to let Coach Atkins introduce you.
Absolutely. Don't forget 131 Sports Live ! Mike Orton and Dan, they're going to be on the call again. They did a great job against Mattoon, and I know they're going to up their game this week. So see you there.
All right, we're trying to get it figured out here. Hey, let's try something here.
See, Mikey?
Check this out. It's better lighting. There we go. All right, welcome back. If you're still on YouTube, thanks for hanging with us. We're still on Facebook Live as well. We'll go back to audio. Yeah. We're still live. Just ran through everything else. So, but yeah, thanks for sticking with us. So we still got YouTube going, and it all really depends on our connection, our internet connection, our Wi-Fi connection, which has proved to be unreliable at best. So we went to Facebook Live on my personal page. We are live there. We'll have the second half there as well with the play-by-play with Dan Waldinger and myself. Action, boys soccer. Their season ended tonight in the regional championship game against Urbana. The Bulldogs lost 1-0 against Urbana. Urbana is a very good team. They beat us twice this year, both by a score of 1-0. So a great season there by boys soccer. I think it's the most wins in program history. So that's good to see. McCain Didier. So the clock says about 25 seconds left in the half, but they'll probably put a few more minutes on. Let the boys get loosened up. So the Bulldogs win here. They'll be 9-0 on the season. And hey, let's plug this in. That way I can. I don't know why I was holding it like that. This is just YouTube only. So yeah, we're gonna keep them both going. We got a monitor, we got a laptop, we got a camera that's facing me, we've got my phone facing the field on Facebook, and we've got my camcorder that's still recording. So we have the game recorded. But with this win, if the Bulldogs come out victorious tonight, they will be 9-0 on the season. That will be back-to-back undefeated seasons for the Bulldogs. You're going to make everybody sick, Ryan.
Well, just showing them what we're working with here.
Yeah, slow pans. So, yeah, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the half. Once the second half gets underway, we'll go back, and Dan and I will do the play-by-play in color with Facebook Live. So, and the plan is to still have Coach Atkins up for a post-game interview. We'll get it figured out. That will probably be on my Facebook channel. That's probably going to be the best bet, most reliable.
Do you have a handheld mic?
I don't have a handheld mic with me, no. So JV finished their season on Monday. Sure you guys heard about that. That was the great Snowmageddon game. It rained or snowed for about 10 minutes, a good snow shower. That was on Monday night. They beat Mattoon pretty handily. They finished their season with only one loss. The freshmen on Thursday, yesterday, they finished off their season. They are 6-2 with their win. Also want to mention volleyball. They got a big tournament. The Bulldog invite is tomorrow at the main gym. It'll be going on most of the day. It starts in the morning. And the Bulldogs got some good competition in the tournament, so it should be fun. Come on out to the main gym and support the volleyball team. They have only lost 3 matches. They are 26-3, and they could get to 30 wins tomorrow. So come out and support our volleyball team. They've been doing great things this year. They are back-to-back Apollo Conference champions. So a lot of good things happening in Bulldog athletics. We're going to get it back to the game here, and I'm going to switch over on some audio stuff. So we'll continue on YouTube, but we're going to have the mics hooked up. We're going to hook the audio back up to the Facebook live feed. So Mike Orton's profile on Facebook, you'll find the live feed there. We'll still keep this mic hot. That way you can at least kind of hear us. And we'll get going here momentarily.
Raiders will kick off 49. Taylor Anderson will tee it up at the 40 to resume the contest. Back deep for the Bulldogs. 5, quick drive to 17. Valiant Rush.
Hey, we're back. Hey, we're back.
That is a hot mic.
Yeah, we didn't have audio because we had to charge our phone.
All right.
So we're back.
Yeah, I got it. It's up to 57%. I went from 56 to 57, so we'll
Yeah, that'll get us home.
yeah. All right, so Hauser gets the kickoff. Not much yardage there for Hauser.
Yeah, obviously we deferred to the second half, so Bulldogs will take part of it.
Drink too much. We're going to try to ration water up here.
No, we had to ration everything. Ration phone batteries, ration internet, ration water, ration Bulldog touchdowns, but there's plenty of those, 39-7. And we're back. Facebook Live, thank you, Mike, for all that you've got accomplished to bring this home for the viewers. We're up 78. We've got them all where we need to be. I hope so. we're where we need to be in this second half. Bulldogs 39, Raiders 7. We're just kicking things off here, and that's the pitch. It's a pitch to Kirby.
Hold on. Here, let's take a look at.
All right, yeah, you know, we just got to. Oh, that's Braden Pagel with a nice catch, holds on to the ball, and he is down at the 31-yard line of the Raiders. That was a good look by Baum and a good catch by Pagel. Bulldogs in a little bit of a hurry-up offense here. Reich and Kirby back with Baum. Baum looks downfield again. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 11:09 left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs up 39-7. It is 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 31. Dan, you can add cameraman to your resume now.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but I'll do my best. Bulldogs looking to strike early in the second half, up 39-7.
So we got trips left here. Bulldog take the snap. Pass it out to Walsh. He finds a little bit of a seam. That's going to be enough for a Bulldog first down. 2nd and 10. Or 1st and 10, sorry, on the about the 10-yard line.
Bulldogs find a lot of room on that edge with the screen play.
Or-
Left, all quick pitch pass. They get those two lead blockers out front. That's why you get to it.
Yeah. And ball will be on the 19-yard line. My apologies there, but we do have a Raider down. So they're going to take a look at him.
Thanks for sticking with us tonight, folks. We have had one heck
Been,
of a night.
if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be fun, right?
Well, look at Mike. Mike's sporting two mics.
So this is the YouTube mic here. Oh man, cheese and rice.
We're having fun. That's all that matters. The Bulldogs are having fun. It's 39-7. It's another Bulldog kind of day, and we're marching right into the playoffs tonight.
Yeah. Tomorrow night will be the playoff reveal party. What do they call that?
They
Yeah,
call
just hit that button right there.
selection show.
The selection show, yeah, it's going to be at Coach Atkins' house with the varsity players. It's always a good time for them. So we'll probably talk about that in the postgame. So yeah, stick around here after the game. Coach Atkins, I believe, is going to come up and talk to us, right, Dan?
Yeah, he's planning on it. Hopefully we'll have internet.
Hopefully Bloomington doesn't cut the power on. It's pressure by Baum. He's going to be tackled and sacked in the backfield.
To get him that time, he's been under pressure a lot tonight. He's found ways to put himself on the edge and get outside the pocket. But that time, Raider defense holds up. That second one tonight, it's over there on that Bulldog sideline. That should march us off, and it should get us close to that first down, if not first down. Let's see what they call here. They've got a mic on the official, which is nice. We can hear what's happening. Early in the second half, we know you don't have a scoreboard, so we'll keep updating you as we can. It's 10:06, 39-7 Bulldogs, 10:06 left to go. Early in the third. Looks like they might. They're talking about it was a personal foul.
Yeah. That was a good run by Reich and Kirby. He's come in there. You just never know when your number's going to be called. The way Coach Atkins is, that's what he does in practice. You got to be ready. There he is. That's going to be a Bulldog touchdown. Q.
The playmaker, Quentin Rogers, 9:56 left. Bulldogs all over the scoreboard now, 45-7. Adam Dyer with the hold. It's a fake. He rolls right.
And wide open is, that's going to be Tyler Majerus with there we go, Bulldogs.
Tyler Majors with a big special teams play on that fake rollout from Dyer. Geyer can sling it.
Yeah, and I said Majerus on purpose because when we went down to Taylorville, they had it wrong. They were calling him Majerus and Majerus,
Oh, gotcha.
and our Let's Go defense guy.
Special. Coach Mike Turner makes an appearance on here on Mike Orton's Facebook page.
There we go.
Yeah, I said before the game, Mike, I thought 53-14 was my prediction.
That was your prediction.
Actually, it was 56-14.
Did we talk about the players of the game from last week?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, it's hard to really choose one.
It's the whole Bulldog coaching staff.
Good
Mike
call.
Turner pops in right on time.
Right on time, and that was not planned either.
2 back-to-back conference championships. Give them credit for leading this team.
Yeah. The
First time since 1961.
unbelievable.
Good return by the Raiders.
Boy, he was going to be gone if he got through that tackle. But yeah, shout out to our coaching staff, all of them, just the entire program. I mean,
Give them
you- when you're building a program and you're doing things right, it's not just varsity. It starts at the freshman level, then it starts at Coach Geyer, and then Coach Anderson at the JV. Getting these boys ready for varsity, either for next year or in this case, if somebody gets banged up in the varsity match.
Ready to roll.
Varsity game, excuse me. I still got volleyball in my mind, Dan.
That's okay. We're in postseason for volleyball too.
Yeah.
Stan's got them cooking.
But, yeah, you just never know. Ethan Esker's another one. He stepped up. He had a big turnover earlier in the game.
Yeah, you had another sophomore making a good play, stepping up in the absence of Bill Wagner. Yeah, let's talk about some volleyball real quick. Volleyball getting ready to start their postseason. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they're going to be up in Rantoul, and I believe they play Rantoul first. If they win that game, they'll likely play U-High, the dreaded Pioneers. They've had our number the past few seasons.
They're tough. Tough regional for sure.
I told Coach Bergman last night, I was like, I got a feeling this year is our year. He's going to break free a little bit.
I'm not downplaying it, Mike, but we have the second unit defense in here.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's why they just gashed us, but definitely second unit, not quite as strong as the first unit, obviously, but I love the fact that they're getting them some reps.
Yeah.
Because guys like Esker, guys like Majors, those guys we're going to need in that playoff run to fill in when the guys go out there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right. It's going to be a penalty. That ball's going to come back.
Coming all the way back. Probably
Yeah, and another thing, too.
Anderson, another guy that we need for depth in that secondary. He's out there getting some reps.
And it's a running clock, too.
He is running, thanks to the IHSA mercy.
But Dan, also to your point though, you get the scout team in. That keeps your starters off the field.
Keeps them healthy.
It keeps them, from getting potentially injured.
Yep, that's a good thing. Raiders still with their first team all in. Quadrin flips it out to the backup running back. He's been a force to Majors comes over and makes others.
Yeah. So right now we are in a running clock situation. Bulldogs are up 40. 6:55 left here in the third quarter.
Great Garrett up there.
I think that's why we saw Coach Burnham with the running clock.
Yeah, he feels a little at ease.
Yeah, he's never over till it's over, but.
Looks like there's going to be a penalty on Mahomet there, Mike. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so that'll bring up first down, and we'll come into Bulldog territory. We'll spot it. Excuse me, 42-yard line, first and 10. 6:20, clock's running. Let's see if that second unit can get a hold.
We still got people on YouTube. It's still going, so.
There's Shuey. He's a playmaker.
He is. He's out to the 30-yard line.
Gives up a pass, but he doesn't give up any more yards after the catch. He gets a nice tackle in the open field. That's Crowley, number 20.
Gets enough yardage for a Raider first down at the Bulldog 30.
Crowley brings Sherry down, the senior. He's the leading receiver for the Raiders. Raiders, no, get a first down. Right, first attempt from the 30. From our 30, excuse me. There's the pitch.
Yep.
Nice.
Strong too.
Never got his name, but he's 47. He's a fast back. He's playing in place of their star.
Yeah, that was a big hit. Griffin, he went out in the first quarter, and that was a big hit for the Raiders.
It was, but number 47, we don't have his name, but he's filling in nicely.
I'm just going to try to figure out how I'm going to pack all this stuff back up.
Oh
We
my.
got helpers. We got ziggers.
All right, there he is.
It's just right. About 6 or 7.
You know this defensive squad does not want them to get into the end zone.
No, they don't.
It'd be a big stand here for the defense.
3rd and 10. Actually, a loss of 6 on that one. On the fumble.
Shout out to Dan Waldinger doing great camera work.
Hey, thanks, Mikey. I'm trying to keep it from shaking.
Other duties as assigned.
We do it all up here in the booth. Producer, cameraman, support staff for Brian.
Oh, he may find the end zone here. Yeah. Touchdown Raiders.
The carry goes 15 yards for the Raiders touchdown.
Pardon me for not knowing that running back, but he's a good one. Number 47 for them. He's not in our program.
Jalen Anderson will try the extra point. AJ Johnson in the hole.
Might be Robert Lanier. He's a sophomore running back, 5'8". That looks about right. Now let's see, got the camera. Point after is up. Point after is in.
It is good.
47-14, Bulldogs on top. 3:21 left here in the third quarter. Well, we can't allow them to score any more points. That would just not be part of what we've done all year.
But I said 56-14, so I'd like to see a couple more. At least one. Just to prove you. We talked about Bloomington band a little bit. They're awesome.
Oh man, they were good, weren't they?
They're really awesome.
I mean, our marching band's really good.
Ours is great. Like,
Bloomington
I
was-
put them head to head. I think we'd win.
We might edge them out, but that was a good performance.
Really good matchup if we're doing band playoffs. I'd like to see the Raiders versus Mahomet. I got my man Mahomet. We got the best band in the land, Mike.
Best band in the land.
And they'll be featured next week for our first home playoff game. We're pretty much guaranteed a home game.
Yeah.
That one's going to be live on Bulldog TV, and I can promise you one thing. We'll have internet. Ryan Ziegler will be up all night, every night, to make sure we have it.
Yeah.
And stay tuned to Bulldog TV.
And right now, we don't know if that's going to be on Friday or Saturday, so I'm sure you'll hear about it one way or another when we find out.
Yeah, Michael posted on his channels this
Kick
week.
out return to Mahomet-Seymour, 11-yard line. Up to the 21 with the tackle made by Adam Beasley. Return to play by 17. Valiant ball penalty flag going in for the return.
Coming in undefeated, they're likely to get a high seed. The playoff selection show is tomorrow night at 7:30.
Yep.
You can stream it on ihsa.org. It's also going to be airing locally on some local channels. I don't know them off the top of my head, but if you Google playoff, IHSA playoff selection show, you'll find all the
Correction,
information.
no penalties, first and 10 for the
Michael posted on
Bulldogs.
his channels, Bulldog TV
And about their
posted.
24-yard
We're
line.
going to be home. We'll be live. Bulldog TV back home, and we'll have internet, and it'll be reliable, and we'll have some checkered end zones.
Should be a good time.
The
Always
dads are-
is.
The dads are preparing the paint along with Dave Keist and his crew. Back home, Brown's crew is ready for playoff action.
Dyer hands off to Braden Garrett.
38.
He's got everybody
Brayden
lined up.
Garrett on the carry for the
Ticket sales, so look for
Bulldogs.
that
Made by
too.
41 Kenner Bond.
Yeah, and we have all season, so
There's
Out of about-
no guarantees in the playoffs. We need everybody
Gain of a yard, second down.
for a playoff game.
It's going to be a good time.
We'd honestly rather not have you watch it on the stream. We want you in person.
For sure.
But if for some reason you can't make it, we'll be live and we'll be ready for it.
1:39 here left in the third quarter.
Clock's ticking, running clock.
Dyer's in at quarterback. Braden Garrett in running back. Hammerschmidt, Harrell, wide receivers. Ball is handed off to Braden Garrett. Get some positive yardage. Be third down.
You'll have to see these guys come in. Devin Hammerschmidt, wide out. Luke Dyer, receiver. Riker, doing his thing. Brandon Long's in there taking some reps. Ryan Kohler, the senior, wide out to the far side. Right.
Picks up 4, third down.
And of course, Cade Harrell's in there. He's wearing number 88. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie to crumble.
Yeah, he had a nice catch over there. Good pass from Dyer. Long just pushed over to a guy to get 2 more yards and said, how about that?
Gain on the play of 20 yards in the transfer program. Bulldog first down.
Sophomore Long, the Dyer Long connection. There'll be a lot more of that in the future.
Yeah. Dyer likely the next quarterback. 25 seconds. I think probably just going to let this clock run out here in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 when we start the fourth. Bulldogs up 47-14.
Braden Garrett in for Reckon Kirby. I managed to get some interviews up there. Kirby came in and spelled Luke Johnson early. Luke went out with a slight injury. I think he'll be fine now. He looked like he was okay.
Did
He had a little tweak there, but I think Coach probably played it safe. Put Kirby in. Make sure we keep.
And we'd like to direct your attention down to the track for the BHS stand.
Hey, shout out to Chris Roberts watching at the Facebook feed.
Hey,
saying,
baby.
wow, what an awesome regular season. And a new one begins next weekend. One game at a time. The Chris Roberts halftime show. We'll be back next week.
There will be a home playoff game, and I know Chris Roberts. He's like a kid on Christmas, waiting to get back and doing one more halftime show with Chris Roberts and Coach Atkins interview on the field.
Yeah, Chris, make sure you rest your voice.
He's probably been yelling at us all night. What the heck is going on? Is that him? Hey, Chris.
Chris, love you, buddy. I'm glad you're watching here on Mike's Facebook. And thank you for all of you viewers that stuck with us tonight. Hold on for what's been a magical season. It's not over yet. The new season begins starting in 12 minutes. Fourth quarter. Watch me.
So with the snap, we'll still have a running clock. We're in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned for afterwards. We'll have Coach Atkins up here. Steady diet of handoffs.
A good hard run by Garrett, Braden Garrett. Gets the handoff. He's 5'8", 160. He's a sophomore.
Bulldogs on the carry.
He grinds out about 2 yards, brings up the second and 11:40 left to go in this game. Bulldogs trying to finish a perfect regular season for their second season in a row. Hasn't been done again since 1961, so pretty magical season here for the Bulldogs.
Carry, good carrier in the last play.
People on YouTube just had an awakening.
Dyer in that shotgun.
Drop the mic.
I'm not going to drop the mic until this game's over, Mike.
Play clock's at 5. Ball snap, handoff to Braden Garrett. He's going to find the edge out there, and that might be enough for a first down.
Garrett on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Cut to the outside. He had nothing
Get to
working
the
inside.
Bloomington
Popped out to
territory.
the outside and found some room, and he's going to be
So he
close.
steps out of bounds at the 45.
Looks like he
A
stepped
pickup
out a
of
little
5
shy
on
of
the
the
play.
first down, so it'll be spotted at the 45. Brings him third and about 3.
A lot of shy. I thought he was closer than that.
He must have stepped out and just shot. I think he must have been towing the sideline, just got the boundary there. But 3, Bulldogs trying to move the chains. Chris Roberts, you're too kind. Too kind. Lots of love on the channel, Mike. Thanks for all that you do, Mike, working for Bulldogs. Not just football, every program.
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
Holding it together. This is a makeshift deal here.
Yeah, this is
And it's all it's your phone, it's your soundboard, it's your internet, it's your charge, it's your mics.
Braden Garrett's going to be tackled for a loss there. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Carry, tackle the back
See what the Bulldogs do here, if they bring out Walmer to punt or
Yeah, this is an interesting play call with 10 minutes, the clock's ticking.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 4th down and 6. Update of the Normal West Centennial game with 8 minutes to play down in Champaign. Normal West has taken a 7-0 lead on the Chargers.
Normal West is up against Centennial Chargers 7-0. We just heard that from the PA for anybody that cares. I certainly don't. They're 6-8. It's probably 5. Good luck to Champaign. Let's see them beat. There is a punt.
Oh, and it's blocked. Got to get the ball. Get on it. Bulldogs do.
Number 15, Luke Dyer's punt is blocked by the Raiders.
For that quarterback.
Henry comes up with the ball.
Not enough blocking. They come through the line, block it. Raiders take over on their senior night. They'll keep. Looks like they'll bring
And
in
the
their
Bulldogs,
senior.
the Raiders will take over at the Bulldogs 39.
Yeah, we got some different players out there for the Raiders.
But I will say, number 6, the starting running back.
Is he back
Marcus
out there?
Griffin is back on the field. Interestingly enough, he got knocked out early. Jake with a big open field tackle knocked him out of the game. Jake did it personally, but he limped off, and now he's back. And he's their starter. He's their number 1 rushing. Probably a senior. He is a senior, so he wants to finish his senior year on the field.
And they're going to give it to him.
He wants a touchdown.
Yeah. He's going to get it. Yeah, there's only one reason why he came in, and it was to do just that against our scout team defense.
Yeah, no, that's why he came back. He felt a lot more healthy when he saw the backup defense. No offense to Bloomington, I'm sorry. That one counts for him, but it doesn't count for us.
They're the first team to score with 14.
Anderson will try the extra point. Harold a snap.
That's a touchdown for the senior boys. Give him credit for toughing it out. I shouldn't be so harsh, but I think it's a friendly crowd watching tonight.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's all played up friends.
Hey, we can be a homer. It's my Facebook page. We can be homers if we want to.
Yeah, that's Bush League. I'll just say.
That's like me and you trying to picking up 2 third graders and trying to beat them in basketball. Although they would probably beat us.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got size, experience.
Couple jumps like that. And by that I mean 2.
47-20, 8:19 left, and that will take away the running clock.
Yep. So once they start the running clock, they can stop it once you get within range.
Yeah, I think 40 is the number.
So the clock will stop here on out there. 8:19 left. Bulldogs 47, Raiders 20. On this beautiful night in Bloomington. Bloomington's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful stadium, but their internet's terrible.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let us on the roof either to set up a camera. And I don't know.
This is good laps for. This is big time laps for them.
They do very well at the JV level, and they're gonna see some varsity time. A lot of them are next year. And a lot of times, these guys wouldn't see varsity action as much as they have this year. So it's not only good for these kids that are in here right now, but it's also good for the program.
Huge.
It is. Varsity game's a little faster. Hits are a little harder.
They're bigger. I mean,
Yeah.
2 years, sometimes 3 years older.
Running clock. It's still running clock.
Oh, it is still running clock.
Once it starts, it keeps going. So, but to your point, Mike, these kids are good at the JV level against kids their age. They're only getting better when they're getting these reps, even when they give up those touchdowns. They're against guys that they've been playing varsity now 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So give them credit. They're hanging in there.
Final score in the Central Catholic Prairie Central game. Prairie Central defeated
7:20, the clock's ticking. Bulldogs all over the Raiders tonight, 47-20. Once again, stay tuned next week. We'll be home. We'll be on Bulldog TV. We don't know who we're playing yet, but we'll find out tomorrow night at 7:30. The boys are all going over to Coach Atkins' house. They'll find out their destiny, where they're going to land, 5A, 4A, what seed, all that fun stuff. The new season begins in exactly 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Check.
Yeah, it seems to be working. Maybe it's.
On YouTube.
Yeah. If you're on YouTube, you won't hear Dan. Sorry, you just hear me.
Yep, you get Mike on YouTube.
Send me a bill.
That's fine. YouTube doesn't want me today. Go to Facebook and me.
Yeah, flip over to my Facebook page, Mike Orton, ORTON, and we'll have the postgame show with John Atkins coming up. And this could be a good run by Braden.
Real good run.
Brady Garrett carries
Right
that
over
ball
the right
loss.
tackle. Garrett finds a little
Tackle made by number 18,
gets a good
Cam
move
Smith.
for about 3 or 4.
Pick up on
Third
fourth
down and 6 here,
third down.
5:40 and counting. Play clock at 37.
Love to see Brian Cole getting reps out there, the senior, 4-year starter, Blue Dot guy, number 18, on our near side. Of course, they're looking to run here, but you never know. They might let Dyer see what he can do here on 36.
Try to get a first down, keep the ball in your possession, and just run this thing down.
Close this baby out. Call it a magical season. Noah Daniels, the score is 47-20. And it's a run.
Dyer back to pass. He's going to throw deep to Ray Long. He's going to catch it. He's going to be tough to bring down. Ooh, man, that was a hard hit.
Wow, great pass by Dyer and a great catch from Ray
From
Long.
15, moved down to 81. Ray Long was complete up to the Bloomington 36. Sack was made by 33.
Postseason, all of the games will be posted on YouTube once we're done with the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, much better feed there. I'm sorry for missing that.
31-yard pickup for the first down.
From Dyer alone, they caught the end of it.
Yeah, it was good. Good catch by Ray. Got good hands. 4:30 and counting. 18 seconds left on the play clock.
Bulldogs right at the 45.
Probably a handoff here would be my guess.
Yeah, look for Garrett.
Play clock at 3. Ball snap. Handoff to Garrett. Cuts, and he's going to get tackled for a loss. Not much going with the running game.
Garrett on the carry, tackle for a loss in the backfield.
Obviously, we're trying to run that clock. I mean, clock's
Mickey
running.
Espindola gets in on the stop.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
We just got to get first downs here. Probably one more first down, and that'll wrap it up.
Loss of 3
Stay with
seconds
us.
now.
Mike will have Coach Atkins postgame on the Facebook feed. So if you're on YouTube.
Yeah. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this,
I can do it.
do what?
I can just use the microphone from that, and it'll pick up the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want a better audio experience on the postgame show, flip over to my Facebook page. You'll find the live feed there.
Mike Orton.
Mike Orton. ORTON.
Dyer loose one more time with the clock ticking. 3:06 left. Like you said, we need one more first down to put this one in.
Loss on the play of the yard. Coming up on third down.
Scott Irwin, thanks for watching. Welcome. Love watching your son Javon out there.
Been doing good things this year, Javon has. Actually, there's not anybody that hasn't done good things, you know.
You're right. It's been great here. Javon though is like a plug and play. You need a safety, put him in. You need a nose tackle, put him in. You need a linebacker, Javon.
He's
You need
quick,
a DN,
he's tough.
Put Javon in.
Yeah.
You need special teams, fine. Javon. He's like a Swiss Army knife. That guy.
There you go. What do you need, Coach?
Yeah, put me in, coach. I'm ready.
All right, 2:23 left. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Third down and 14, and we're going to hand it off to Braden Garrett. Ooh, he found a little bit of space. Is he going to bust loose to get a first
He's
down?
got it.
Oh, he's going to be just short.
Is he short?
Yeah.
Oh, it's close. We got to go for it.
I think you do, yeah.
What do you call here? You call a sneak with Dyer? Straight up? Do you bring in some sort of diesel? What do you do? We got to get this.
Short of a first down by a yard, brings up 4th and 1.
Dyer looking
I think you open up the playbook here and just try to find something. They're going to be anticipating a run. You got some.
out there.
You got Long, you got Orton, you got Harrell. You got some good receivers out there that can catch the ball.
I see Orton out there. Mason, number 8 in the slot right now.
Come on, Ryder. Don't let him
They just need one, Mike. 4th and 1, 1:30 left. This will seal it. They're going to run all the way down. Play clock's at 10. Dyer's probably. I guess they're going to run this one all the way down, aren't they?
Run that clock down.
You're right. RZ's on it. They're going to call a timeout here. 1:20 left. Timeout. Mahomet. That's where they'll gather for that 4th and 1. Trying to seal this baby.
Try to seal it up. Yeah, get one more yard. That'll be a bulldog victory.
Low on a heck of a Bulldog season.
It will.
A historical season. This one's for the history books. Everybody that's been a part of this program is going to remember this year. Win, lose, or draw in the playoffs. It's been back and road.
Yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can go over to my Facebook page, my personal page, Mike Orton, and you'll find the live feed there. We'll have the post-game show with John Atkins after the handshakes, and he'll talk to his team a little bit, and then he'll actually sprint up here.
Yeah, he will. The program builder.
And then we'll do a post-game interview, and we'll wrap this show up, and we'll see you guys next week after we pack up all the
Pictures of you with double mics. I got all kinds of good stuff. We earned it tonight, Mike.
We did. It looks like we're going to punt here. We got Walmer back. Ooh, that's going to be offside. That's going to be the first
freebie.
time. Yep.
You know, I like the play call, though, because it's a good opportunity for Walmer to try to kick one and keep it in.
Oh, it's on the offense.
That's okay.
Walmer's like, yeah, I need more room anyway.
He does.
I don't like those short punts. I want to air this leg out here.
But if we're being honest, like there's going to be a moment maybe in the playoffs where we need Walmer to pin one deep, but not do a touchback. So this is a good practice.
Good test. We'll see what he does here. You on the camera?
Got it. Sorry. Thank you.
Here we go.
He gets it off.
There you go. Somebody get it.
Get it.
There you go.
Walmer with the punt of the year. Great.
Walmer.
All the way down to the 1 yard line.
My man Walmer pinned them back. Pinned the Raiders back.
Walmer trying to get player of the game with that one.
Boy, the stands have cleared out over here in Bloomington.
They left the confetti, man.
They did. They left a mess, didn't they?
What a punt by Kyle Walmer.
My man Walmer. We just talked about that.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
And the clock's ticking, Mike. 40 seconds left. I think Bloomington's just going to let this one run out on their season. And we'll put a bow on our season. This historical season, back-to-back conference champs, back-to-back undefeated, both first time since 1961. Ryan Ziegler was just a baby in 1965.
Yeah, he was still in diapers. 10 seconds left.
Mike, you're on camera. Actually, let's zoom in on them.
Yeah, they want to see the Bulldogs, not me. All right, the clock is down. The horn is sounding. That is a Bulldog victory, 47-20. Bulldogs win, 47-20 at Bloomington. Bulldogs take care of the Raiders here in the final game of the regular season. Bulldogs are 9-0 on this season, second consecutive undefeated regular season. Bulldogs will start playoffs next week. We're not sure if that's on Friday or Saturday. We'll know more tomorrow night after the selection show of where we will be playing, who will be playing, times, and all that stuff. And I'm sure you'll hear about it all over social media about where we're going to be at and all that stuff. So stay tuned to all those channels, especially this week in Bulldog Athletics. If you haven't followed that page, go ahead and follow that on Facebook and Twitter. Keep up with everything Bulldog Athletics. So big win here for the Bulldogs. Set them up for a potential number 1 seed, Dan. Yeah, that was a great punt. That was good to see. That was a great way to end the regular season.
Yeah, stick with us. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, stay right here.
Log it off. You got time to go get a drink, go get a snack. Come right back to the Facebook page because we've got Coach Atkins. We're going to talk playoff football. We're going to talk about this magical season tonight. It's going to be a fun post-game show with Coach Atkins. So don't go anywhere. Stick with us. I see you guys dropping. Don't drop. Leave us all live. Go get your drink. You got time. You can make it to the fridge and back, and then probably 3 times. Good season for the Bulldogs. What a magical run it's been in the last 2 years. Started with that senior group last year, led by names like Nolan Nearhouse. I'm missing a ton. Smitty. Boy, I know I'm missing a ton of them seniors. Well, Gallier. Dream Eagle. Who can forget Dream?
That entire offensive line, really, weren't they all seniors?
All seniors. But also, this junior class last year, no seniors, they've taken it to another level. Look at them celebrating with their coach. Coach A taking to the postgame huddle where they're going to talk about. He never forgets. Yeah, just flip around and sit down. We'll give them 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just flip it and we'll make it happen. But
All right, we probably should get set up here.
yeah, we'll stay right there with the Bulldogs. Here in Bloomington, beautiful night for football, and they're celebrating a great year, and they deserve it. Right here. Behind the scenes here. Yeah, you can turn around. Get a second angle. Does that sound like an on that? No. It's like the, I don't know what the mic is. I don't know. I mean, here now. Huh? Oh my god, the Wi-Fi.
We're live. We got a hot mic here.
We're live. Okay.
Make sure you got enough points there.
Appreciate you. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Let me catch my breath.
Yeah.
I can hear you guys, yeah. All right, yeah, we're hot, Mike. Mike's hot. Mike's hot. Mike's hot.
Well, yeah. There we go. That's awesome.
Well, we got Coach A on.
Go ahead.
He's hot.
I'm great. Yeah. Okay. I caught my breath now.
Okay, well that's the hardest you've ran in a while. Coach.
No, man. You know, I need to start running again. That's all there is to it.
Well, you got postseason.
That's right. I'm a little busy.
About
That's
that right now.
absolutely.
So let's talk about it. What a game. I mean, a little dicey to start. This is a tough road game. I mean, they came out to play tonight. Talk about it.
Yeah, we told the kids all week. We knew it, right? Senior night for them. They got some talented seniors, man. I shared a special moment with Marcus there on the end of the field. I remember him from last year. He gave us so many troubles. Then he played a great game tonight too, you know. And
got one late there.
Yes, you know, and I'm happy for him, right? Everybody, fans might be upset. That kid deserves it. He's a great kid. Actually got injured throughout the majority of the season, had to sit out a lot. And I thought he might have re-aggravated it there on that tackle. So I was happy for that kid to see him come back in and get that touchdown again. Senior, great kid. I'm happy for him. But on top of all that, we knew it was going to be like this. We knew it was going to be a physical four-quarter war with their athletes in space. And that's exactly what really good they are. Again, the Big 12 as a whole is physical football, right? So it's a little different style than maybe we're used to seeing. And then, like I said, all their athletes all over the field on both sides of the ball. Just so proud of our kids and our coaching staff. Got to share a great moment with them down there, and I just said history. And awesome.
We talked about it. I mean, you made history last week, and you made history again this week. 2 back-to-back undefeated regular seasons. 1961, last time it happened. That's special.
I said, you know, year number one, new coach comes into town, you know, all these ideas and different, right? Everything was different. And it took kids buying in, even when we all might have thought it was a little crazy, right? And then we go 4 and 5, and everybody's still questioning, you know. Then we have the COVID year where we're 3 and 3, right? And people are still unsure. But I'll tell you who wasn't unsure. The people in that locker room. Those kids, they bought in from day number one when they were freshmen, and obviously all the others as they've came up. Our coaching staff is incredible and works so hard. I'm so happy for those kids in that locker room for this history.
Well, those are your babies. They came in with you. Those are your first group, the seniors. And what I was impressed with tonight was that bend but don't break mentality. They gave up some, they got gashed a couple times, but this next play.
Yeah.
And then they make a play. And before you know it, we're up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because they just don't give up.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the big play.
And not to switch gears on you, but I got to talk about number 40. Man, that kid, 7, we only scored 7 points. Luke goes down. Huge minutes for us.
Kirby.
Ran the ball so hard and so well. And again, he's had such a great year at the JV level, coming off a 6 touchdown game against Mattoon. He was ready. He was ready for this, and I'm so happy for him to get rewarded with that success. Right, his playing time because of Luke's been really limited on the varsity level. But like we tell each and every one of our kids, when your time is called, you better be ready to go, and you better execute and get it done. And man, Riken Kirby, I'm so proud of that kid. He did a great job tonight.
Yeah, good call out there. Yeah, Dan and I were talking during the game that we saw it happen last year when Braden Pago had to come in, and you know, Nierenhausen had to take on a different position. And you know, the success we've had at the freshman level, the success we've had at JV, and you know, these guys that get in towards the end of the game, and thankfully our defense and our offense is very good this year. And these minutes, you know, although they're late in the game with a big lead, they're going to pay off at some point. And that's probably going to be next year, or maybe their senior year coming up. So it's it all kind of plays into it, and you kind of saw it with Mike Kirby.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he's a beast. He was a beast in JV.
Well, and just to piggyback off that too, like for the last 5 or 6 weeks now, those JV kids have essentially played a quarter and a half per week.
Yep.
Right? I mean, you talk about game experience. So again, Riken was ready to go, and we've seen Ethan Esker how well he's been playing. You know, and been huge, right?
Again, Majors with a couple of huge plays.
We talked last week about Mattoon. You know, defensively we didn't feel like we started right out the gate, so that was our focus tonight. Start fast from the first opening kickoff, and how about that? An interception on defense to start. It was just, yep, no doubt. It was awesome.
So a fun night tomorrow night. I know you're looking forward to it. It's always a good time for you and the team and the varsity players and all that. Maybe at your house. Excuse me, talked about that, so hopefully we get some.
Yeah, well, we were already trying to decide there, you know, and
You're watching your phone.
Oh, I wasn't, but let's just say maybe my staff was. We have a pretty good idea. We have a pretty good idea. Again, some other things can shake out and upsets can happen, and that can bump some things around. But again, tonight was about, or excuse me, our focus was about tonight. We knew, right? We let one slip here, and we're 8-1. That's going to be a tough draw, right? Tough seed, and then a tough first round matchup. So we knew how important tonight's win was, and again, we got it done, and I'm extremely proud of our kids.
So 9-0. Now we put that away.
Yep.
Now we're 0-0.
New season.
What's your message now?
And that's exactly what we said. And as soon as I finished saying, you know, new season, Jack Gallagher stood up and piggybacked off that and kind of echoed some words in the way he does and his motivation. I think he even used the word appetizer, but he loves food. So that's. But again, I think our kids, again, it comes back to the experience that we have, and just who our kids are. They know what this Week 10 is. They know that it's a brand new season. Everybody's 0-0 at this point. It's win or go home.
Do or die.
And again, I know our kids are going to be they're going to be ready to go.
They're going to be locked in.
Yep, no doubt.
Well, we look forward to it. We can't wait to see where you land, Coach. It's exciting. This has never been more exciting for the Bulldog family. Tomorrow night will be a special night. You go right to work. We'll be live. We'll be home. We know that.
Yeah.
And we'll be back on Bulldog TV. Back home cooking. Good internet for you folks at home. We'll tell you about that later.
Oh, jeez.
But we're thankful the viewers stuck with us. Mike Orton made things happen. I don't know, he's got magic in his socks or something. But great win.
But he is
season.
a hot mic, so don't forget him.
He is a hot man. Look at him. Look
You guys
at
are
him.
awesome.
Look
You
at
guys are
him.
awesome. Well, I'm going to go in that locker room and I'm going to celebrate with
enjoy
these
it,
kids. So
Coach.
I appreciate you guys. Thank
Enjoy
you.
it. Enjoy
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back next week. Make
Yeah,
sure
we'll
you
go
stay
ahead
tuned.
and,
Might wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up here.
Can I turn this off?
Yeah, you can turn that off, Ryan. Hey, thanks for sticking with us. Sometimes 2 cameras and Waldinger, cameraman, in training, we'll say. So, Amanda Waldinger, Mike Orton, thanks for tuning in to it was 131 Sports, Mike Orton, This Week in Bulldog Athletics. But hey,